Jak and Daxter. We're playing. Oh yeah, Andrew's playing it. Jak and Daxter. That's what we're doing today. It's a PS2 game on PS5.
I'm pretty tired. A little low energy today.
That's right. What Andrew said. We're playing this, the PS4 version of this on PS5.
This wasn't Naughty Dog's last good series, but it was getting there.
Yeah.
Last good series was Uncharted.
Yeah. Last good game in terms of story was oh my gosh, look at the little purple around the M there. Oh, this is the worst game ever. Oh wait, this is Sonic.
Mario.
Yeah.
This does feel a lot like Crash Bandicoot, but like on PS2.
Yeah. Yeah, let's do the second one.
I have spent my life searching for answers.
I have spent my life.
And my father's fathers failed to find.
And his father's father. You just you press square and no,
that was starting the second one.
Okay.
The life energy of
Eco. I remember when we had this. This is like one of our first PS2 games.
I have asked the plants, but they do not remember. The plants have asked.
Bro, I don't know if you should be talking to plants, dog. I don't think it works that way.
We find out this is all his hallucinations.
Every bone in my body tells me that the answers are
Every bone in my body
a young boy.
Of Link, I mean, PlayStation's Link. At least in this first game he was.
Yeah.
And rejecting of my guidance. And why would he want to listen to old Samus the Sage anyway? I'm only the master of greedy gold.
Pretty sure they made Daxter look like that so that he'd look more appealing when he became.
I was gonna say him being an Otzel's a glow up.
Yeah.
So it seems the answer begins not with careful research or sensible thinking. Nay, as with many of these mysteries, it begins with but a small act of disobedience.
Disobedience.
I don't think I ever realized how how much smoker's lung it sounds like he has without the actual coughing.
Yeah.
Smoker's voice box.
Yeah. What about this guy? This smoker thing.
Continue your search for artifacts and eco.
Consider your search for artifacts.
Deal harshly with anybody who strays from the
That's somebody's fetish, I'm sure. Especially like her just completely disconnected tits.
Yeah. Her knockouters.
What are we doing here anyway, Jack?
This is an edgier E-rated game because he says crap.
Oh.
What about that Crash Bandicoot?
Yeah, Crash Bandicoot xylophone.
Yeah.
Precursor junk.
You can tell the audio quality is not as good in this one, which is weird because they didn't have a low budget.
It's
Yeah.
friendly. The sage yaps on about the precursors that built this place all the time. Where did they go? Why did they build this crap? Now I like precursor.
Now, was this sponsored by Sony like Crash Bandicoot was?
They must have been real.
It was a little bit.
How did you do that?
Or did they just work on their own? Because Crash, Sony in America made it. They basically had Naughty Dog develop for them.
Yeah. Well, it's like Universal with
No, that's right, it was Universal.
Yeah.
Which is weird to think about.
So like this was basically their project that they.
So wait, why doesn't Universal Park have a Crash ride?
I think they used to have like people in Crash costumes back in the day.
Gosh, can you imagine going to Universal and like riding around in like CTR go-karts?
That'd be great.
Man, the graphics got so much better in the second and third one.
I know it's.
Something looks a little bit wrong with Daxter.
Yeah.
Now this wasn't a launch title, but it was an early title.
Yeah, 2001.
What in green tarnation do you two want? Don't tell
This
me.
game has some weird camera work too.
Yeah.
There aren't many shots of people just talking to each other on screen. They're always like flipping back and forth to like POV shots.
You finally took a much
Oh,
needed
yeah.
bath. But
Well, you get a few like that, but see, a bunch of them are this, you know, and then swap over to him talking,
Yeah. It's like,
and then like swap, you
keep
know.
yapping.
because in my professional opinion, the change is an improvement.
It's just in my professional
I
opinion.
couldn't help you if I wanted to. What? There's only one person who has studied Dark Eco long enough to have a chance at returning you to your previous form. Carl Acheron, the Sage. But he lives far to the north.
Far to the north.
Nobody has spoken to him in ages. I would teleport you there, but I can't do that either. None of the 3 sages that maintain the other teleporter gates have seen fit to turn their ends on for quite a while.
Yep, because they're all
The only
gay.
other way north is by foot through the Fire Canyon, but its volcanic soil is hot enough to melt precursor metal. You can't just walk through it.
But you could fly over it if you had a zoomer equipped with a heat shield. I just happen to be working on such a thing at this very moment. All I would need is 20 power
She's
cells
definitely
to give it
somebody's
enough energy
fetish.
to withstand the
Oh, I
canyon's
know.
heat.
So many of us at that age were like, oh,
Yes.
oh no, I think I'm into that.
But where are a boy and a half going to get 20 power cells?
From the villagers. Most
I know
of
the
them have
mic
a
quality
power
wasn't the
cell or
best,
two
but it's just
stashed away
it kind of
somewhere.
makes some scenes
And even if they
funnier.
aren't willing to just give them away,
Some
greasing
lines.
their palms with a few precursor orbs should do the trick. And I bet there are even more of them out in the wilds just waiting
See, this
for
is
some
actually
brave
perfect.
adventurer.
I'm not blinded by nostalgia. You are, right, Eder.
Brave adventurer, at least.
Yeah.
Brave adventurer! You two couldn't find your way out of the village without training. Before you do anything else, you better go through the warp gate and get some practice on Geyser Rock.
We won't find any more of that dark gooey eco stuff, will we? Cause I'd hate to fall in again and turn into you.
Get in there before I turn you both into ferns.
And then the third game that's 20 years old, so you had time to look at the story. He finds out he's one of the precursors. Or he became a precursor. Andrew the game! Andrew the game!
I like the rain effects. They're nice. Except they just disappeared.
Yeah.
What?
No, I think that was a waterfall. Yeah, geyser.
With it, my father and I can give you advice at any time during your quest.
Geyser rock.
I did find out you apparently can get to the debug menu and the island in Jak 2, the glitch you used to do with the PlayStation disc back in the day.
Yeah. I remember seeing a video
Or no, but I
talking
mean,
about
like, sorry,
it.
on the PS5 you can apparently get to that menu.
Huh.
These floating egg-shaped things are precursor orbs. Collect enough of them.
Precursor
Why are they
eggs.
stopping me? I want to get straight to the gameplay, and if they didn't do it, why didn't they explain anything?
Yeah. Danged if you do, danged if you don't, it seems like.
Nice clean HUD.
Yeah.
You hit triangle. Oh yeah, you can just look around.
Triangle.
Now, which one is it? Is it L? Yeah, L2 shows you what you have
Yeah.
because it's also a collectathon.
This was back in the day when they were still making. Those were still kind of popular.
But they weren't nostalgic. Well, partially because they were new. They could hard had nostalgia for only like 2 years ago.
Yeah, what about how this game is over 20 years old? Like it's, I know it's wrong, but like it's like 22 or 23 years old.
Dear Lord.
The third game is freaking 20 years old this year, if not yet, or will be, you know. And I remember that being the big, brand new game, like, you know. I didn't realize you could do it like that. I thought you always had to like ground pound on them. By the way, you're gonna get those, Andrew?
I'm working on it.
That's blue eco, which contains the energy of motion.
Aren't you moving now?
Your mom's the energy of motion.
Oh!
Activate some precursor artifacts when you get near them.
I'm just watching the little screen.
Sometimes you want to hit things with a greater force,
So if you hold X and just keep pressing square, you can just keep bouncing.
and then dive down on
Pounce.
your hands first.
What about on Sly, the feral pounce?
We've already done Sly though, haven't we?
Yeah, we've already
All
done
three
Sly.
of them, right?
All three of them. Yeah, I remember we finished the last game That was like the last game we finished last year.
Power cell.
Power hell. Power hell. What a freaking Vex.
I actually never played that one.
It's very okay. It's very much a Mario 64 game clone. Just with I say Mario 64 because it has that thing where you get one and then it like brings you back to the menu. I think that's how it was.
It actually was cloned from it. Like there's a glitch where you can have Mario show back up in the game.
Yeah. Actually, now I say it, I can't remember for sure. But yeah. It was basically edgy T-rated Mario 64 is what it was. Gex 3 on not N64 and Game Boy was edgy comedic T-rated Mario 64.
Mario invented collectathons.
Mario.
Mario. Wherefore art thou, Mario?
Why are they stopping us all the time?
One thing you'll learn about this game is that there are no loading screens.
Oh yeah, that's right. Well, hidden loading screens, I guess you could say.
But it was something they wanted from the beginning, was to not have loading screens.
Yeah.
That's a blue eco vent.
Now we will be getting 100% of the orbs in this playthrough.
Yeah.
Because we want to show the full ending.
Yeah, that's true. So, this game, I remember I played this game like years and years ago on this channel when I played the PS3 version. Which is not as bad as people say it is. It does have its problems, but like, it's really not, like, because people act like it's just the same as like all the others that had HD collections. I think people are kind of overreacting to for the most part, overreacting.
Yeah, they certainly could have been made better.
Well, yeah, they could have. They still felt like Sony said, "Here, complete it in a couple of days." Well, not a couple, more like a couple of months or something. It sounded like, yeah, just complete it in a couple of months.
Surreal out there.
Yeah.
Just something feels a little off.
Oh, the water's going off the edge.
Yeah, everything like this sounds like a drum. Well,
that's what inspired you to be a drummer, right?
Yeah. I forget the controls were kind of weird in the first one. They weren't quite as snappy.
Those little green balls of energy
Those little green balls, well, they remind me.
50 small green ecos, or one big green one to increase your health.
Health.
Heathcliff. You forgot one. Oh, that's gonna bother me. Little green.
What? Oh.
Yeah, I was just saying that.
I ain't give a frick.
He's gotta be left behind to tell the story.
Geyser rock.
Geyser. Hey, Geyser.
Hello. Is that everything? Is that all the power cells, or is there one more?
Geyser.
Does it cover this area?
Yeah, I think that pretty much covers it. Only problem with collectathon, well, one of the problems with collectathons, at least when 100% of them.
I can get a green Sage's Hut, green Sage's Hut, green Sage's Hut, or
that
green
one.
Sage's Hut.
Why don't you go to the previous one?
Ow! Ow!
And then we just, when we see the plant.
No.
Wait.
But that's nothing compared to the challenges that lie.
Everybody, like every word, they have to move.
Yeah, I know.
We got the moves, eh, Jack? We'd love to stay in chat, Big Green, but we're,
Well, you sure got the move though, right? Every time you talk.
Fine. Adventure away then.
I mean, this is some pretty good animation for the
Why
time.
don't you make yourself useful? My darn green eco.
Make yourself useful, big brother, and bring an extra battery for me.
Clear them out, why don't you? Follow the lamps. They'll take you right there.
We can go exploring.
All of you. Get out of here!
But yeah, you look at that plant. It's just straight up a Crash, like a retextured version of the plant from Crash. All right, that's the end of the playthrough, folks. Thanks for watching. Oh gosh. You gonna talk to Kira?
She's kind of hot. What?
What?
Hey, baby. What do you say you and I go cruising on this A-grab Zoomer?
Rule number 1: I don't date animals.
Sorry,
She's not a furry.
You don't know what you're missing.
He is making some suggestive motions there.
My father always talked about
That's
an
for the
ancient precursor
that's for the
pipeline
grown-ups
hidden deep
watching.
underground. Some of these pipes end in vents from which eco flows freely, and some have been capped off so that the eco is sealed back. There must be a way to turn the capped vents on. I traced part of the pipeline back to the Forbidden Temple. Maybe you should look there for some type of switch.
There.
Yeah, she has that light thing. And then a couple of games later, she's voiced by Tara Strong, and she does an alright job. They just made her face look a little different, but I guess because they were trying to make her look older.
We gotta get this heat shield working.
What, do we care? Oh yeah, and it was advanced at the time with the way the day-night cycle happens.
I forgot there was a day-night cycle.
Yeah.
What is it, a full night cycle?
I mean, it's obviously a lot shorter, but...
Yeah, I didn't play this one as much as I did 2 and 3.
Yeah.
Aw, I can't sit in the fountain.
Oh no. 3's definitely the best of these games.
Yeah, there's like here in the house.
Yep, why not?
Thank you.
It looks like scout flies are always in red boxes.
You mean those boxes that are all the same? There's no other different colors of them? I got through
Oh
playing.
yeah. Also, like many games of this era, why is Daxter shaking?
What? He's scared. Vor. Yeah, they always had some excuse to not run into the invisible wall. That's some creative way.
I do like all the houses in this game. Like, you can tell it's a fishing village.
Yeah.
It must never have a winter because there's like open houses. Yes, my boy. Yes.
Yeah. You want to talk to him, or you don't?
Get away.
I guess you don't care.
Nope. I hate the elderly.
Gosh. Like that elder woman?
Yeah. Let's see here. I want to get all the boxes first.
Boxes.
It's all good.
You choppy.
What a
Well, there-
weird-looking thing. I bet we can get this over if you power up with that zappy blue eco stuff.
Well, you know what, Daxter?
Yeah, when you're done with these, they get capped off, so you know you don't have to go revisit.
You don't?
Which is pretty cool.
That's cool. Oh no!
Freaking cows, get back in your pen.
Excuse me. They're called. Was it yak cows?
Yeah, they're yak cows.
So
Alright, you listen here.
I've been playing Taiwan HD on Xbox here recently. You'll probably see that playthrough before you see this one, because I'm probably make that first. Probably hold this off until we yeah, elderly.
Boy, I hate the old and crippled. The infirmed, can't stand them. Children, worthless.
I was also kind of recently watching the first season of Duckman.
Oh gosh.
And that freaking show, it's so ridiculous. Like, there's so many jokes in there that like you wouldn't have seen until like the late 2000s or early 20s or sometime in the 2010s. But, like, you wouldn't think they'd be able to get away with back. Like, that was back in the day when people still thought Simpsons was shock humor.
I just like the grandma that communicates through farts.
Yeah. So what was it they said she has? She has something, and that's why she always farts.
I don't remember.
But it's just funny. That's how she communicates, and like when they were all sad, and she was like letting out a sad fart.
It's so dumb.
Oh, I know. It's such an ugly show too, but like
Always made by a classy Chupo.
yeah, like I think that was their intention.
Ah, well done, my boy. You actually got those flea bags back into the pen. Now I can sleep in peace. Take this power cell for your trouble.
I mean, weren't you already sleeping in peace? Wouldn't you have done that anyway? Also, why do you leave it open? Other questions that, defeat the logic of video games. But,
I love games that put that kind of boundary on there,
Yeah.
I think I like it more when you actually hurt them and you see it.
Yeah.
But this is fun too.
Yeah. But apparently when that company was making Rugrats, they actually purposely made it ugly.
But it's not that ugly. It's not like the new one.
Well, that's what I was thinking of, was like, the funny thing is that like, the hilarious irony is that like, that show, like the old show was meant to be ugly, but people still found it cute. I bet you the new one was probably meant to look cute, but ended up being ugly,
Oh.
Are you not gonna talk to him? Something like this.
I want to wait till I have enough orbs.
Steal them.
I'm working on that.
I do kind of wonder, like, what would the sequels be like if collectathons and games like this were not going out of style for people, for companies.
I don't know. I don't know.
The mayor. Of course, Ratchet and Clank pretty much stayed relatively the same, except during the PS2 days.
Dang it! I can't. Ouch.
Ouch. The mayor. The mayo.
The mail.
The mail.
I need more precursor orbs.
Yeah.
All right.
I like how you just hear them randomly talking.
I hear scout
Of course,
flies.
I know what happened.
Now, where's that last scout fly?
Scout fly.
Yeah, he's here somewhere.
I know that like pretty much the reason why a lot of games went the direction they did, like Jak 2 and stuff, is because of the popularity of GTA 3.
Grand GTA Theft Auto.
Yes.
There are people that argue that Jak 2 ended up being a better GTA.
Well, well, the thing is that GTA 3 hasn't aged as well.